Hi, I'm Ezra with Canine Cred. I hike tough dogs and I train dog walkers. And it's foxtail season, and I love foxtail hoods to the point where it's like a running joke with some of my friends how much I love them so much. And there's a question of, once your dog knows the foxtail hood, how do you give it treats? And I have some tips on that, so I'm going to show you with Peppa. So Peppa already likes the foxtail hood, so I can put it right on. She already expects there to be treats inside. And the way that you put the treats in to reward your dog is you have to put it in the side like this, and then the dog puts their head down to get the treats, and you have to teach it to them. Let me get a little better angle. So she knows to be patient for the treats, right? She already kind of puts her head down. She understands that. But most dogs are gonna follow your nose, and it's hard to put the treats in because their nose is on your treats, right? You can't get it in because they're trying to spin their head to look to get the treats from your hand because they don't get that they have to put their head down. So one of the tricks I do is, when I'm teaching this to a dog, I'll put food on the ground and then I'll kind of sneak in and put the treat in the side. So they're getting the reward inside the mask, and they're putting their head down, and you can kind of lure them down to give it to them. So that's like with a dog who knows it, who's calm. I'm gonna get Beady, and maybe he'll be able to show us something different. This is Beady. He already knows that foxtail hood means treats, so he's already put his head in there. So I'm gonna put it on real quick. And the hard part about Beady is he doesn't really get that he has to put his head down and be patient to get the treat. He's trying to get it out of my hand as I put it in. Come here. So, like you can see, I'm trying to put it in, come here, and he's trying to get my hand. Like, that's his main thing. He's not being patient for the treat, which makes it very hard to put it in the hood. I'll show you that one more time. So he's trying to follow my treat with my hand, or the treat with my hand. So with him, I'm kind of holding him still because he's so small. I'm kind of holding him still, but then I'll put the treats on the ground, Beady, to try to get him. See how he keeps going for my hand every time I'm near him? Good. So I'm just gonna hold him still and drop the treats in. So I'm holding him still using his collar. And then he's gonna kind of figure out to put his head down, to be patient for the food and to put his head down. Because sometimes that trick does work where you put the treat on the ground and then, come here, bud, you're not even in the frame. Sometimes the trick works where you put the treat on the ground to get it. Beady. And then while their head is on the ground, you can slip it in and then they get the reward like I showed you with Peppa. Come here. Come here. Anyway, it's just something you have to work on. See how he's going for my hand? So it's partly about like impulse control, to not try to snatch the treats out of my hand. Like, you will get it, you just have to be patient. And it's about like being calm. He has to be calm for me to be able to put it in. Good boy. That wasn't so bad. Take a break. Good boy.